great pictures for your afternoon escape. A beautiful sunset. Those pictures taken by our producer, Will Swope from State Forest State Park. And Kathy, I was going to say one of the nicest things about seeing some of the pretty sunsets of late have not been enhanced by smoke, which really makes them, the more legitimate, beautiful, and healthier sunsets.
It's amazing that you noticed that, Tom.
I pay attention.
You do.
Well, Kim tells me to pay attention, and then I pay attention.
We all listen to what Kim says.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Whatever Kim says goes around here. We all know that.
That's how it works.
She is the boss of us.
Sure, right. He can't even hear me right now, barely, so whatever.
You guys, nobody paints the sky like Mother Nature. The clouds in this state are something to behold. And you know what? The pictures that you all have been sending in, they're just so wonderful. And we're going to continue to share those on the newscasts throughout the evening. So speaking of clouds, let's go out and see if we can find one. You want to? Not from this view. How about that? Clear skies live from Horsetooth Reservoir. I love it. Live from downtown Denver. No clouds there either. And no smoke or haze. How about 91 in Denver today, 92 in Pueblo, at 87 in Grand Junction. Average high is about 84, so we're running above that. Calm winds and really dry. Here in the backyard outside the studios, very similar to what we're seeing at the airport where the official observation station is located. All right, so what's going on? Well, back to the 90s today means September now. We've got one day in the 90s, and that brings our total of 90-degree days for the summer to 69. Look at the record. 73. I think we're going to break it by the holiday weekend. Ugh, I know. High pressure off to the west of us is producing kind of this northwesterly flow. So there are some clouds to the north, a cool front and a center of circulation around Dallas and Houston, bringing some kind of wicked thunderstorms there. And they'll continue to roll into Houston and Memphis tonight. Low pressure going into the Midwest. And this front is just going to brush northeastern Colorado. It'll come in as more of a wind shift for us tomorrow. So I think we'll be just under the 90-degree mark in the mid-80s, which will be nice. But short-lived cool down, if you will. All the rain is off to the south and east of us, Texas up through Cincinnati into Washington and New York. As a matter of fact, this is the bullseye area for some strong thunderstorms tomorrow. If you have travel plans, you're going to run into some powerful storms outside of New York, Washington, D.C., and right down through the Carolinas. Around here, it's calm, it's quiet, it's beautiful, hard to complain. Temperatures in the mid-50s through the I-25 corridor, slightly cooler up high in the mid-40s. Tomorrow, 90 Grand Junction. Temperatures will be a little cooler down in southern Colorado, but 85 to about 90 in northeastern Colorado. I think many areas will stay just under that 90-degree mark, and then we're right back there again on Friday. So getting you through this midweek period here. Hey, it's a full moon tonight, the full corn moon, I'm told. So check that out. Send me pictures. 53 is our low. Tomorrow, 87, mostly sunny, warm and dry. Back to the 90s on Friday. It's going to be really warm on Saturday and Sunday. So then I think we break the record for that string of 90-degree days by Labor Day. Cooler Labor Day with some evening showers. There's a powerful cold front coming in. Snow showers are possible, so those camping and hiking need to be mindful. We might have snow Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning in the mountains. Rain down here, but that's some cold air coming in. Tuesday's high 56. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, the low 38. More of this coming, more beautiful shots like this. So I don't know, Kim, are you ready? I'm kind of ready. I don't know. Crazy?
I was ready for 60s. You're putting me on the spot there.
One extreme to the other, right?
That's okay. We'll roll with it, Kathy. We'll be grateful no matter what, as you say. Okay, thank you.
All right.